Turn it down a bit. Okay. Turned it to like 35. This should be better. Hopefully you can hear it. I'll start the game and have it talk a little bit. Okay, this should be better. This is as loud as it'll get.
Caveman Gaming gifted a tier 1 invite to the mansion to ya_boy_thick.
You think this is good? Thank you for the gift sub, holy schmoly, Caveman. You were so great. Thank you so much for gifting subs to Thick. I appreciate it. Yeah, Caveman too sweet. All right, does this sound better? Oh. Sound like a good volume. Before we start into the gameplay. It looks like it's way down from where it was earlier, so. Actually, 10 out of 10 horror game we got here. Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm liking it so far. Welcome in Doomsday. Hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy. We are on chapter 6, I believe. Thick's been good to me since day one. Thick's a real one. Thick's awesome. Welcome in, yes. We are on chapter 6. I'm enjoying this game a lot. It's actually going about a very, like, the way the storytelling is actually really good for the subjects that it talks about. Because horror games sometimes have really bad ways of going about sensitive subjects. I love it, but it's basically content warning bingo blackout. It is. That's why I've only had to put trigger warnings on certain games I've played. And I think it's only been 2 that I've played so far. And this is one of them. But I love it. Yes, it is really good. Everybody that has come in here during the Cat Lady has liked the game. But it's got a lot of stuff in it. Surprisingly, YouTube has not given me a content warning yet on it. I've not gotten the finger scolded at me for it yet. YouTube's not gotten mad at me yet. Skully, you played Life is Strange? I have not. But I have watched GhoulGirl play it, so I probably won't be playing it. It's not like I don't think Life is Strange is like horror. I don't think it's the right genre for me. Oh, absolutely. Feel it's sad, this game that honestly is the most respectful of its themes, mental health, more so than The Medium or Town of Light or Martha is Dead. And all of those are by Bloober, oh god. Oh, is that like a certain developer? I've not heard of any of those, actually. Any of those games that you've mentioned. Please, why? Why? Why that emote, caveman? Why? But yeah, I believe GhoulGirl has started to play Life is Strange and plans to play more of it. Developer who's going to make the Silent Hill 2 remake. Oh! Yeah, I've heard some discourse of the Silent Hill 2 remake. I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, I can't say much because I've not played the old Silent Hills. I do plan to play the Silent Hill games at some point. The only Silent Hill game I've played is the newest one, which is A Short Message, and that one was interesting. It's been a while since you played Life is Strange. Yeah, it's been like a couple months. I've seen someone complete Life is Strange 2 and wow. Yeah, I know. It's very storytelling and, like, choice-driven. It's a very good game. It has good story. I've heard it has good storytelling and, like, it's just a very powerful, game with its, how it handles its content in a very good way. I don't think I've ever had, like, the drive to play it, though. Like, that's how I am with games. I have to want to play the game, or I just won't... It won't click with me. Like how when I played BioShock, I didn't really vibe a lot with BioShock. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's just not my type of game. Especially not the type of game I would stream. Yeah. They can seem plushies for Max and her friend. Aw, cute! Same thing for me. Also goes for TV shows and movies. Yeah, I have to actually want to, play a game to, like, get into it. I know they made plushies. Oh. Alright. If we think the sound sounds good, I have no objections. We're going to continue on, because I really want to find out what's gonna happen. I really want to know. Can you imagine if I played the, Yeah, sound is good. Awesome. As I say, because once I start, I cannot stop. Or I will have to save before I end the game. I have trust issues for choices they make with Little Sisters and BioShock. Yeah, no. I would never not save the Little Sister, but I just wasn't vibing with the game overall. Like, it's not really my aesthetic or, like, play style, I guess. It just wasn't my forte, which is fine. Mr. Skully loves BioShock, but that's more his flavor of game than mine. We do have different, like, categories of games we like. Like, he likes some games that I don't like. Like, I don't know if I'd ever play Inscription, the, like, card game. It's a really good game. It's very good, and I heard that the developers make really good games and have made other good games. I think they also made Buckshot Roulette, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. But an Inscription looked cool. I just don't know if I'd want to play it myself. I'd rather watch someone play Inscription than me actually play it. That's one of those instances. Alright. Alright. We are... So yes, anyone who is about to watch, please mind the trigger warnings. This game covers heavy content, and we are going to... That's not the right save! That's the right save. We're here. This is where we're at. Alright. There are mostly horror books on these shelves. More than half of them are written by Stephen King. I mean, that's because Stephen King writes a lot of horror books. I guess Joe is a fan. Scuff Skully. Why am I Scuff? Wait, what? Why Scuff? Caveman, explain. Explain. I'm not Scuff right now. I'm joking. I was like, I'm not Scuff right now. There's other times where I am Scuff where you can say that, but right now, right now it's not my fault, it's the game's fault. It's the game's fault because it was built on this engine that you can't, like, minimize the game without it crashing. Which is the one pet peeve I have with this. Oh, other than that, you know, I'm Scuffed plenty other times, definitely. Bed. Bed is rather fancy. It reminds me of beds they have in cheesy country hotels. Is there anything else around here? No. Let's look around a little bit. Someone's bled on this chair too. Oh. Why? Wardrobe. There are bloody handprints all over it. Does it say 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh! I didn't know I could go past there. Metal cover is tightly screwed into place. I can't remove it by hand. I have a thing? have a map, extension cord, a black dress, a power lead. Oh, I thought that was a hook. Never mind. Well, I can't use that. Wardrobe. There's nothing special about it. Okay. Is this his wife? Poor woman. This is horrible.
Hello? Misery.
What? I knew that was gonna jump scare. I knew it. Ah! It's so fucking loud in my ears. What the fuck? Ow! My chest. I knew that was gonna happen and it still got me. Ow. I don't scream super often, but man, it hurts my chest when jump scares get me. Oh my gosh. And I knew it was coming! Why are there so many mirrors around? Self-to-note jump scares work on Skully. They work when I'm not expecting them, or when they happen in a way I'm not expecting. Like, I saw that there was probably a jump scare gonna happen. I didn't expect it to be so loud in my ears. Oh, this part was so fucking creepy to me. Yeah, this seems like, not good stuff's gonna happen. From what I've seen in the apartment. We'll see what happens. I have bad feelings. I don't want to talk to this person again, though. I guess I'm just gonna have to talk to Joe, because I can't... There's nothing else I can interact with.
You need my help. I thought you wanted to kill me.
Why would I want to kill you? You must be mistaken. Who do you think I am?
Hey, Joe, your wife is a little fucky. I would check on your wife, Joe. I think she needs a hug or something. Also, I thought it was just like her shadow, but it looked like she was a skeleton, which does not bode well.
A man who paints on walls with blood?
Blood? It was just red paint. What made you think it was blood? That's crazy.
Oh, forget it.
It looks like blood. Paint and blood have two different consistencies, but there was red paint in the basement of the apartment, or the building we were in. She's a fan of Stephen King, not a bad thing. I don't think I've actually, like, sat down and fully read a Stephen King book. I've started one. But, don't like that. Same. Don't like. That doesn't dry bright red. Yeah, blood doesn't dry bright red. It dries darker because it gets contact with oxygen and it darkens and then it coagulates.
Where are we?
I really can't remember the name of this town, but I'm pretty sure the hotel is called Quiet Haven.
This is a hotel?
I know, it's a joke. They shouldn't charge half the price for this dump if you ask me.
Wait, Quiet Haven was the name of the sign that was in the bottom of the basement. Was this, like, years ago? Or... what? Or is this, like, an imaginary place in Joe's head? The ending, I'm not gonna lie. That was a better movie than the first. Ooh. Gerald's game. Solid novel. Very long for what it was. By the end, made no sense. Oh, I see. I have a friend who really, really likes Stephen King a lot. Like, He has most of Stephen King's works. He let me borrow one of his books. I'm starting it's the first in the... Oh, what is it? That's the Tower series? The Dark Tower, I think it's what it's called. I have it. I haven't had time to start reading it. I've read, like, a couple pages, but I haven't had time to really, like, read it. Oh yeah, Thick was watching a movie. Although I'm a big fan of Junji Ito. I love Junji Ito. I have, like, a lot of his works. He's, like, my favorite horror author / mangaka.
This is all just a dream, right?
It's funny that you would say that. I've already heard that somewhere today. But if this is a dream, I've been asleep for a very long time.
So, this is either all in Joe's mind, or does Joe have, like... Is it, like, BPD? Or dissociative identity or something? I'm trying to figure out what this is trying to convey.
I'm sorry. I just want to leave.
Yes, I understand. I wouldn't stay here myself if it was my decision to make. I'm stuck here too. You see, my wife Ivy is in the room to the left. She's a little fragile at the moment. She said she was going to do her makeup, but it's been a week now, maybe longer. Every time I try to talk to her, she just gets angry, and she tells me she's not done yet. I've cooked her a meal, but she ignores me. She never likes what I cook.
But what's that got to do with me?
If you talk to her, I'll show you the way out, I promise. Just go in there and tell her she looks fine. She's always so careful about looking perfect.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Also, I'm not an expert in any way. I'm just throwing out ideas of what might be happening. Because sometimes they go... I don't know. I have no clue what... this is not what was currently happening. This is some kind of different sequence. I don't know if this is the other world, also. There's also... It could be the other world that we've been to. I don't know. There's something in my eye. Okay.
So, your wife's been in that room for a week?
Now that you bring this up, I think it might have been a month.
That's a very long time to stay in one place.
She wants to look great. I guess it takes time, but we really have to go now. I think there's a big storm coming. I feel it in my bones.
Thank you for the hydrate, Thick. I was actually just going to grab water. Also, Joe, it's already storming pretty bad there. It's already pretty stormy.
Goodbye, Joe.
You got a big hole in your wall. Bed's gonna get wet. Oh, please, don't yell at me again. Please. Please don't.
Hello?
Misery. Is that what you said?
Oh my god. Why is that so loud? Okay, so like, I don't know if it's loud for you all, but in my headphones it gets really loud, and I turned the volume down in my headphones, like, before I started playing. So it's really loud. Like, it probably hurt my ears with how loud it got. for headphone volume. Why is it that loud? Okay, so you're not gonna tell me anything other than misery. So... nothing special about it. I need to get this panel open is what. Metal cover is tightly screwed into place. I can't remove it by hand. Alright, time to use game logic of trying everything on it. Nope. I tried. Well, it's not the dress. That's for something else. Nope. Okay, well I have nothing else, so I'm missing an item. Bloody handprints all over it. Use everything on everything. When in doubt. Nope. Okay.
Suck.
Suck. Chair. Oh wait, hold on. I have an idea. What if I gave you this dress? Suppose it better... I'd better get back to the sewing dummy to hang it back. What? No! I wanted to see if... Okay. No. No. Okay. I don't think I can leave here. No. That's not gonna work. No. Okay. Search. Oh, I can search. Okay. It's a book titled Misery here. Ah! Is that what she meant? It's a long shot, but I might as well try. Wait! Is that a hold on. Is Misery a Stephen King novel? Oh! I've watched the Misery movie, so I know of that story. I have seen that movie. Ah! Screwdriver, I suppose part of me expected a gun. This will come in handy for sure. Okay, that's to open the panel. All I ask is please do not do more loud noises that hurt my eardrums. My little vampire ears are sensitive. Pull left switch, pull right switch. What's the left switch do? Ah! I didn't like that. Okay. That moves the mirrors. Right switch. Ah! Okay, so what do these individually do? Wanna know a random fact, Skully? Of course, Thick! I would love to know a random fact. Please don't yell in my ears.
Hello?
Misery. Is that what you said?
Why is that so loud? Ugh. Okay, so you don't change what you say, so I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. Maybe I just need to look at you and see if anything's changed. Because the outside hasn't changed. No. So what is shifting the mirrors doing? Why are you making a mechanical noise? I'm not gonna talk to you because you're just gonna say the same thing. Minecraft first launched 15 years ago tomorrow. Oh, really? Interesting. I didn't know. I didn't know it's been going that long. Well, my window shopping and Fallout 76 went well. Oh, did you get something cool? That's good to hear, Caveman. Yeah. Hope you got something nice. Let's see. Wait. What is switching the mirrors doing is what I need to know. Okay.
So, your wife's been in that room for a week?
Now that you bring this up,
Ow, my jaw.
I think it might have been a month.
That's a very long time to stay in one place.
She wants to look great. I guess it takes time, but we really have to go now. I think there's a big storm coming. I feel it in my bones.
Thank you for the blood donation, Gude. I hope you're having a good day so far. Okay, goodbye, Joe. Can I leave? No. The answer is no. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. The weekend's gonna be soon. Did I do anything fun for the weekend? Two right handprints, a left, and then a right again. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Two right, one left. Right, right, left, right. Okay. That makes sense. Right. Right. Left. Right. Did that do something? That should have done something. Please don't yell in my ears again.
Hello?
Okay. Say the same thing.
Misery.
I already did the book
Is
thing.
that what you said?
I apologize. Alright. Did she say leave? No. She said misery. She keeps saying misery.
Goodbye, Joe.
What did that do, though? Handprints all over it. Two right hand, a left. Oh, there's 5. Right, right, left, right. Right. Do I have to look at it to, like... Yeah, there's 5. There's right, right, left, right, right. So I did it wrong. It's right. Right. Left. Right. Right. There we go. Oh, nice. Nice effect.
No. 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 No! This isn't Ivy! This isn't my wife! It's the monster. It followed me here. It always follows me. No matter what I do.
Look, I'm sorry.
You must kill it.
What? Why me?
You still got that power lead, haven't you? The one you stole from me?
How do you even know about it?
You must use it to kill her. To strangle her.
You're out of your mind.
Do it. Strangle the goddamn creature so it never follows me again, or I'll shoot you right here, right now!
Jumps on Big Mac. Oh, Big Mac. You can't tell me what to do, Joe.
Kill me if you want, but I won't do that.
You're with her? I should have guessed. I can't trust you. You're better off dead.
I don't trust you, Joe. There's probably a warning coming, just saying. Yep.
Are you alright, Mrs. A?
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Seen a ghost.
Something strange happened.
Where's Joe?
Maybe I am mad after all.
Don't be silly. I was gone for less than 1 minute.
Really? Somehow it felt longer than that.
Time drags when you've got nothing to do, I guess. I see you found the laptop cable. That's good news, because I don't think mine will be any good. Let's see what's on this hard drive, shall we?
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this mystery.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Never mind. At least now we're sure it's not him. Let's just go. I don't want to spend another minute in this place.
Hey, did you think of a vegetable?
What?
I'd asked you to think of a vegetable while I was gone. So, did you?
Yeah, sure.
Great. Now don't tell me. Was it carrot?
Need a scary snack before I solve this mystery. Ah, yes, you do. Makes sense, yes.
Yes. A carrot.
Carrot.
That's amazing. How did you know?
That's the secret. I can't tell you that, Mrs. A, or else it wouldn't be a magic trick anymore.
So I guess we didn't really
Yay,
fall through
it
the floor
works every
either.
time.
Okay, don't get too big-headed now.
Sure, but I am the greatest.
You are the greatest,
Look,
Mitzi.
I only said it was carrot to be nice. In fact, I thought about celery. I wasn't going to say, but you leave me no choice.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Now, let's go. Joe can come back any minute, and you don't want to meet him. He is not a nice guy.
We're gonna have to deal with Joe, though. I think he's one of the parasites. I think I saw him in one of the dream segments earlier. Because we pick those in random order. Or I've been picking them in random order. And I'm pretty sure I saw him in one of them. So. Okay. So it's flat 7 or flat 8? Let's see if we can do anything more with the stuff downstairs. Oh, we need a mask, if I remember right. We need red paint, a mask. Water supply for the whole building can be switched off here. There's no need to do that now, though. Open. Lid is stuck. Try to paint firmly like glue. Oh. Need a tool. I have a tool. Yep, Quiet Haven. Hotel. There's that sign right there. Easily pry it open with this screwdriver. Done. Let me pick up the tin now. Sewing. Back. And then that. Great color for your bedroom walls, but it would be perfect for writing friendly message on the walls instead. Worked for Joe Davis anyway. Unless, of course, those 3 6s on his bedroom door were written in real blood. Why do I feel like we need to go back into his apartment? That didn't sound good. Oh, that's just the ominous noises. Oh, I'm not even given a choice to go back into that apartment. So that's the only ones left. Wait, I should probably... 5. Door. Knock. I don't want to talk to him. So I can't use the paint on the door. We don't need that one anymore. Okay. Trying to think of how... Apparently we're not getting there without a good reason. I'm sure we'll find it sooner or later. Open. Can't just barge in. Nope. How do I get... I feel like I'm missing something. Big pull. Nope. Nope. I don't know.
This Fuse and me, we're playing a dangerous game. It seems I am losing, but I'm a patient guy.
Jesse, can we have a quick word?
Sure, but not right now. I'm right in the middle of something.
I have to figure out how to deal with that. I still feel like there's stuff in Joe's apartment. Oh. Quiet Haven Hotel, never heard of it. What is this sign doing down here anyway? That's what Joe mentioned was Quiet Haven. Strange Dwell looks fresh. Nope.
So, what next?
Maybe we can find some clues in the mail? There's a mailbox in the hall.
Oh, yeah, she can pick locks in the mail. Probably pick the mail locks. I didn't think about that.
Do you think you can unlock this mailbox?
I think I can most certainly unlock this mailbox.
Then do it quickly. Someone can come in any minute.
A little room for the master locksmith.
Really?
Could you step away towards the stairs and turn around?
Of their interactions.
Please?
Master criminal, if anything.
Done. Here's all the mail. Hide it in your pockets and let's get out of here. It was mostly junk mail and leaflets. I threw those away.
Just to Pauline Summers, she's that young mother who lives in flat 8. Not here, she'll be back any minute, we'll get caught red-handed. Just to Joe. It's opposite me in flat 3. Okay, so I guess we have to go upstairs to read it. Okay.
Well, well. Looks like Pauline is looking for a babysitter. This letter says she's supposed to interview an agency nanny later today.
Great. I could be a nanny.
It's certainly worth a try, but I should warn you. I don't want to have anything to do with that baby. You're gonna have to handle this on your own.
Sure, I understand. Leave it to me, Mrs. A.
Okay, there's that. It's from Dr. Frank Zellman. Appears he's Joe's shrink. Apparently Joe failed to attend his weekly sessions recently. Well, looks like Joe's just as messed up as I am. Or worse, who knows. I should be the last to make judgments, really. Okay. Well, we have a reason to go upstairs now.
Coming!
Right. Step back. I'll handle this.
Oh, hello?
Hi. I've heard you're looking for a babysitter. Is that correct?
Well, yes, that's correct.
Look no further. My name is Mitzi Hunt. I'm currently a student, but I'm great with children. And I could really use a job. These school tuitions get pretty expensive these days.
Okay, maybe. But why is Mrs. Ashworth here? Hello, Mrs. Ashworth?
Hi, Pauline. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. I haven't seen you for ages. Are you here to apply for a job as well?
No, of course not.
Oh, Susan's my auntie. She told me about the job. I was a bit shy to come and ask like this. so she offered to come along. She is my favorite auntie. Thank you so much again, Auntie Susan.
No problem, sweetie.
So, anyway, I'm starting this course on child psychology next semester, and I thought it would be useful to get some hands-on experience with little children. How old is your daughter?
She's nearly 6 months.
That's perfect. Aren't they just the cutest, most adorable little muffins when they're 6 months old?
Yes, well, you sure sound enthusiastic. Would you like to come in? Both of you?
It's okay. I'll wait.
Aw, Susan.
Please come in too, Auntie Susan. I could really do with your support. You know how shy I get sometimes.
Yes, well, you'll... Okay, I'll come. You owe me.
We need to work together on this. I'll do the talking, I promise.
Fine. Just don't overdo it.
It's too late for that, Mrs. A.
Very enthusiastic.
What a nice flat. I love the wallpaper. Very retro.
Oh, look at all the flowers.
Thanks. I decorated myself just before Alyssa was born.
Aw.
Please follow me. We can talk in the living room.
It's crazy how the colors change.
I'll need you to drag her away.
How the hell am I supposed to do that?
I don't know. I'm sure you can think of something.
Why don't you think of something? I told you I don't do babies. I feel so uncomfortable here. I gladly blend with this cheesy wallpaper that you like so much and disappear.
It's just
No.
flowers.
So do I. Do you think I know anything about babies? No. But I'm trying to fake it, and so far she's buying it. Look, I need you to stay cool and come up with something that'll make her leave the room. Got it?
But that's where the problem is. I can't think of anything.
Just play it by ear, yeah?
I think the world is trying to tell me to go to sleep. Well, you know, Iron Supplement, you probably should go to sleep, okay? You need to get rest. You got to get the sleeps. Do it. Do it! I tried to get a drink out of the pantry. And what about the drink in the pantry? What about it? Mostly photos of baby. There are a couple of Pauline and her ex. His face missing on each of them. The pantry is for dry foods. How was I supposed to know? Some people can put extra drinks in the pantry. Sometimes they get more drinks than their fridge can fit. Listen. Listen. I didn't know. Well, then, if that's happening, then you should get some sleep. Maybe you should then. If she wants to cut this guy out of her life so badly, why won't she just take these pictures down? Because they have the baby in them.
I should let you know from the start that looking after a toddler is not an easy task. They're just beginning to crawl, they're very curious, and sometimes they can cry for no apparent reason. And my Alyssa, well, she is a very noisy child. Did you have any previous experience with children?
Not really, but I'm a fast learner.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not great. I don't really have time to teach you. I'm already so busy. You seem like a nice girl, though. And I suppose Mrs. Ashworth here will give you some basic training. I'd like to get back to work soon, you see. Just part-time for now. That's why I need someone to stay with her. I'm not going to find it easy to be apart from Alyssa. But my career has always been important to me as well. They won't wait for me forever. If I don't do this now, they'll just replace me.
Where do you work?
I'm a hotel manager. It's a very competitive industry, but I've always loved it. I miss it a lot.
There just isn't enough support for working parents.
Tell me about it. If I don't get back to work in 2 weeks' time, they will cut my maternity pay in half.
Uh-oh.
So I haven't
That's
really
not
got a
good.
choice. It's either this or Alyssa and me will face the life in poverty.
Oh no.
Where's Alyssa's dad? Do you mind me asking?
I'd rather not talk about it. It's personal. As far as I'm concerned, Alyssa hasn't got a father.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
No, it's alright, but I just don't like talking about it. I'm sure you'll understand.
I have a great connection with kids. I'm sure I can manage with Alyssa.
Okay, I don't doubt that. How about, would you like to hold Alyssa for a minute? We should probably see if she likes you first.
Yes, definitely. But I ought to wash my hands first.
Your hands?
My hands. I must have touched a million things on my way here. As much as I want to hold her, I just don't think it's safe, you know?
Really? What have you been touching?
Oh, just
What have you
ordinary
been
things,
touching?
this and that.
You look pretty clean. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Well, if you must know, I volunteered at the hospital earlier today.
Oh, I'm impressed. You don't see many young people doing that these days. But you're right. As nice as that is of you, there's all sorts of bugs you can pick up in a hospital. It won't hurt to be extra careful. I'll show you to the bathroom. Would you mind answering the door for me?
Sure, no problem.
Uh-oh.
It's probably just my friend Kate. Just let her in, please. Is that okay? The bathroom's this way. Follow me.
I have a bad feeling. I have a very bad feeling.
Your turn, Mrs. A.
Seriously.
Do something. Anything.
Fine. Make sure you scrub those dirty hands really well. I need a bit of time.
Window. It's dark early over this side of the building. So are they in, like, England? It's a big TV. Not in the bathroom yet. Sounds like Mitzi is telling her some fake stories about her childhood. Maybe I can quickly check that room later if she eventually starts washing her hands. Nothing useful here, just books. Toys. Her kitchen looks sparkling clean. Most of these photos show Pauline and her kid. There's also some guy on a few of them. His face seems to be cut out. Every single picture appears on. Odd. Alright. Oh.
Hello?
Hello? Are you Kate?
I've been sent by the agency. My name is Rita Tickle. May I come in, please?
Agency? What agency?
The Happy Nanny Babysitters Agency, of course. We bring fun and professionalism into childminding at a discount price. May I come in, please?
Wait, just hang on a second.
I believe we have an appointment. It was confirmed by post. Didn't you get a letter?
Hang on, I said. I'm sorry. The position has already been taken.
Oh, great.
Thank you
Are
for the
you
blood donation,
sure?
Thick.
Yes, I'm sure. Thanks for your time. See ya.
Wait. There must have been some kind of mix-up.
No, there wasn't a mix-up. You're just too late. Bye.
I'd better call the office and find out what happened.
Colleen's laptop. I don't know enough about computers, I should leave it to Mitzi. I hear the water running, I must hurry. I could be out any second now. There's lots of pictures of Pauline and her ex. His face has been cut out of every single one of them. It seems she spends a lot of time cutting her child's father out of the photographs. All the dark secrets we all keep from the world. Things happen, unfortunately. Stupid woman leaving baby right next to a pair of sharp scissors. Did you hear how the lo-fi girl is now in Fortnite? Oh my gosh, really? I didn't know that. Huh, interesting.
So, was it my friend at the door?
No, just some door-to-door salesman.
Surprising for sure.
Well, I hope you told him to go to hell. I honestly don't know what these people are thinking.
Yeah, me neither.
Does it have, like, are there any special things that come with
I'm
that
sure
character?
it's Kate this time. I'll let her in if you'll excuse me for a minute.
Wait!
I forgot to turn the tap off in the bathroom. My hands still aren't clean. Feeling a little sick all of a sudden. Got something in my eye.
I think I forgot to turn the tap off in the bathroom.
Oh, that's okay, don't worry. Would you mind going back to the bathroom and turning it off while I answer the door?
If I get pop beats to crank 90s and clear the lobby too. I don't know. I just heard the news mostly. Haven't touched a game in over a month. I heard Davi's gonna be in Fortnite, and I still will not play Fortnite. I'm sorry. Even if Davi's there, I'm sorry. I can't. Thank you for the blood donation, Rin. I appreciate it. I refuse. I saw his weapons look cool, though.
I think I've got something in my eye.
Right.
I can't touch my eye. I'll need some help to get it out.
You'll be fine. Just go back to the bathroom and use one of my cotton buds. Don't be such a baby, Mitzi.
Oof. Swings will watch it from Skully. You want to hop on a Fortnite for
My
a
hands
hobby?
still aren't
No!
clean enough. I should wash them
No!
again.
I refuse.
Really? But you washed them for about 10 minutes.
I'm sorry. I'm really peculiar when it comes to hand hygiene.
It's a little excessive, but I guess it's none of my business. You know where the bathroom is now. Do you want to go and wash hands again while I answer the door?
I'm feeling really sick all of a sudden.
Oh. Do you think you're actually going to throw up?
Yes, definitely. Oh, yes.
Quickly go back to the bathroom. I don't mean to be rude, but this is a very expensive carpet.
Will you come with me? Please? What if I faint? I'm scared. Everything's just spinning around.
Can Mrs.
It's-
Ashworth go with you for a change?
It's okay. I'll answer the door and let your friend in, yeah?
Well... Fine. I'll put Alyssa in her bed for a minute and I'll come with you. You must have got some bug in the hospital after all.
Oh my goodness, what is happening right now?
It's you? Again?
Hello. Is this flat number 8? My name is Rita Tickle, from the Happy Nanny Agency. May I come in, please?
Look, sweetheart, I'm sorry, I can't help you.
You are looking for a nanny, yeah?
No, not anymore.
I have 10 years experience and training in child discipline techniques and behavioural psychology.
Oh.
Also, I am known for good personal hygiene, strong work ethics, and I only take one break every
Excuse me.
5 hours. Just to use the restroom.
Wow, that sounds
That is a
really
lot of experience.
great, but I don't need your services.
You don't need a nanny.
Oh, excuse me.
No. I've decided to give my baby up for adoption.
You're an evil person. You'll go to hell for doing that to your baby.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm evil. But you're thick.
What? That's not nice, Susan. 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 All body types are beautiful. Why you say that? Oh. Actually,
These scissors seem sharp enough. Let's create some diversion. I hope this is what Mitzi had in mind.
Oh, not that again.
What happened to the lights? I'm terrified of the dark. I can't move. Oh God, can't breathe.
Calm down, it's alright. Probably just that stupid mirror. It must have run out of money again. It's not even that dark.
Please, you got to do something about it. I think I'm going to faint.
Fine, just stay in my bedroom. There'll still be plenty of sunlight there at this time of the day. I'll go outside and put some money on the mirror. It'll only take a minute.
it's a big TV. Ah, we're Mitzi now. Lots of photos of Pauline and her ex. Come on. My hands still smell of Lily of the Valley scented soap. Pauline's laptop.
Right. Let's do it.
Is that you, Mrs. Ashworth? What happened?
No idea. Maybe it's a blackout, like in the old days.
It's probably just the mirror. Let me see.
So it's not her either. What a waste of time. It's time to leave. This interview is over.
It's dark early over this side of the building. Nothing useful here, just books, and a few toys. Kitchen looks sparkling clean. So these photos show Pauline and her kid. There's also some guy on a few of them, so he seems to work out.
I don't get it. The cable's been cut. But why would anyone do that?
I think we're going to go now. This whole power cut gave me a terrible headache.
Is that you, Mitzi? But we haven't finished yet. Have you changed your mind about the job?
No, of course not. I'm just scared of darkness. And I still feel sick, you know. Perhaps we can continue some other time.
I've had it. I'm getting a new fuse box.
Was that you, Jesse?
Yeah. How are you doing, Pauline?
Well, we need the power back. Can you do something?
Yeah, I can easily fix that. There's an electrical store that's open till late. I'll get some stuff and I'll be back before you know it.
Bear in mind it's not just the fuse box, it's the cable this time.
I'll get a new cable too, don't worry. But in the meantime, go home, find some candles and chill, yeah?
Thanks, Jessie. That's awfully nice of you.
Well, it was great seeing you, but we're going to leave now.
Hello.
Who's that?
My name is Rita Tickle.
Rita who? What the hell is going on here? Do you know this woman, Mrs. Ashworth?
I've never seen her before in all my life.
Oh my gosh, that whole situation! That's crazy.
Now she'll think we are absolutely crazy.
I wouldn't worry too much. You're not exactly the most popular neighbor in the house anyway.
Oh my god.
Thanks. What?
Jeez.
You don't actually care what those idiots think, do you?
No, of course not. It's just that Pauline seems all right. I'm not too proud of causing her all this trouble.
It'll get fixed soon. Look, Jesse's gone out. We can now get inside flat 7 and see what he's been up to.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Guess he's the last one.
That sounds good.
We can also cross Pauline off the list. I've searched through her internet history, and needless to say, there's nothing exciting there.
Either Brian or Jesse. We're almost there, we're almost there. I am going to... I'm gonna save just in case so we don't have to do all of that again, just in case something happens. Because that was a lot of stuff to go through. Just looking at it, it's painful. Okay. So, go to the door. Give Mitzi to pick the lock.
Now that he's gone, we can get inside.
Yes, let's do that.
I'll close my eyes and you pick that lock, Mitzi.
Okay, but no peeking.
I'd never. You've really hurt my feelings now.
Yeah. Now close them. There, job done.
Oh!
Jesus, are these...
Relax, Mrs. A. They're just Halloween masks.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's good. Because I swear, if I see another bloody head...
What? I hate clowns so much, I'd rather not touch this mask at all. I'd get terribly sweaty wearing it. There's such thing as too much rubber. There we go, we have the mask. For the outfit. Plants. None of these look illegal. I guess he just likes plants. People can just like plants! It's pretty big. Speaker is massive, and it's connected to Jesse's computer. Whenever he plays some music, the walls must be shaking. That is a big speaker. Jesse's PC. Here's some late evening traffic through the open window. Jesse's PC is plugged in here. If only we had access to a working electrical outlet. Jesse's PC. Is that the infamous source of the noise? That won't work. Seems someone's cut the power off. Nope. Won't work, there's no power. Yeah, that's a problem. So what can we do about that? What can we do about that? I'm also checking. So I've been, oh, okay, that's fine. I saw recently that Tamagotchi announced they're bringing back the Tamagotchi connection, which I had when I was young Skully, and it's very nostalgic for me. So I do have like 2 different types of Tamagotchi right now, and I was like, you know what, nostalgia. So I'm running them right now, and I make sure they didn't need anything, but they're all sleeping. So we're on Tamagotchi watch. Maybe eventually when I get my camera, I could just like put the Tamagotchi underneath, and you all can babysit it. It's an ordinary electric socket. Nope. Water supply for the whole building can be switched off to your now though.
So, what next?
If only there was a way to power up Jesse's PC. Did you really have to cut that cable, Mrs. A?
Drink some of this, Michael. Be one of us.
This PC is plugged in here if only we had access to a working electric outlet. Hydrate. You for the hydrate, Yeegus. Skull! Yeegus, how are you doing? How are you doing, friend? How are you feeling today? How are your arms? Thank you for the shout out, Thick. We enjoy this. Okay, let's see. Go in there. I'm missing something. Shout out Quick Draw. Vic beat me to it. Fastest recommendation in the West. Yeah. Let's run through. Ordinary electric socket. What do we have?
So, what next?
If only there was a way to power up Jesse's PC. Did you really have to cut that cable, Mrs. A?
We need something to power the PC. Hope I didn't mess it up. Y'all should follow Skull. Oh my goodness, you guys. What is there left? There's not a lot of stuff left.
Okay, so what do we need?
Well, basically, we need 3 things. Red paint. We've got it already. The dress will make a great costume. We just need it in black. Also, it should look damaged. That's important. Cat Widow is a ghost after all. I'll need some scissors for that. This mask I took from Jesse's flat will do the job nicely.
Okay. Forgot about the scissors.
We need to make some adjustments.
I'm feeling as injured as usual. I'm sorry, Aegis. Maybe further along in the day, you can stretch and they'll feel better.
Now
maybe.
this is a dress worthy of the Cat Widow.
Why don't you admit it was too small for you?
Ha ha, bloody ha. Why don't you just shut up? Whoever wore this dress probably hadn't eaten in years. You'd struggle to get a skeleton into it. This is it. We've got all we need.
Great.
Yeah, we
Are
hope
you
you
going
feel
to tell me
better
about
soon,
the Cat Widow
Aegis.
now?
Yes, it's story time, Mitzi. The legend says there was once a bad man who hated cats. He hated his neighbors too, and his job. And when it rained, he'd curse and smash things. He hated his bald head and his weak, ugly body. He probably hated himself the most, although he would never admit it.
I think I see where this is going.
One day, out of pure hatred for the whole world and everything that lives, he captured a family of cats and drowned them all in the river.
No. No.
That day, the sun turned black and all the birds went silent as the 6 kittens struggled for life. But trapped in a strong canvas bag, they never had a chance. They all died that day. All but one. The mother cat, in a desperate fight to set herself free, by pure luck, clawed her way out of the bag and swam to the shore. She lost everything that day, her beautiful children and her proud husband. Her heart crashed into pieces as she watched their limp, dead bodies stolen by the current. Running after them, she followed them for days, for as long as she could. Then, eventually, she lost sight of them. She stayed on the bank of the river for a while. The world stopped turning for her, her eyes empty and blind. And then, one day, she slowly slid down the bank and into the cold, dark water. She gave in to it. She let the river take her away too, cover her mouth, her ears, her eyes. But as the water filled her lungs, and she started slipping into darkness, there was another strange feeling that burst in her mind like a ball of flames. Anger, rage even. Her last craving, before she drowned, was for revenge, for blood. And so she returned, reborn and changed, a cat widow, veiled in black, mistress of the cats. Her body of a young woman, but her eyes of a cat, and her face, white, rotten, face of a corpse. Those who saw it rarely lived to tell the tale. She would get her revenge on all cat killers and cat torturers. But there was someone she had to see first, someone special, someone she really hated the most. As the evening came, it was strangely quiet in the man's flat. As he lived alone, he usually liked to fill the silence with the sound of radio or TV shows. But that night, he switched them all off, feeling anxious and tired after work.
Actually, it's a good thing. If I was feeling worse, I could do exercises. Well, I'm glad
He tried to
feel
sleep,
good enough to do exercises.
but couldn't. And for once, there wasn't anyone there he could blame for it. As he stared through the window, he kept thinking about how much he hated that view. He liked it once, a long time ago, when his wife was still there and they were happy together. Suddenly, he heard knocking on the door. Some part of him was glad, because that meant he could take it out on whoever decided to bother him. There was nobody there. He almost felt disappointed, but before he turned to walk away, he suddenly noticed something down the hall. He noticed a shadow of a cloaked figure standing ahead. He stopped again. He couldn't believe his eyes. Someone wrote "Cat Killer" on his door. He had a passion for trains. Although he hated being a train driver, he had always enjoyed watching them move. But now, his train model was moving all on its own. He was absolutely certain he'd left it switched off. And yet, there it was, running at crazy speed. Remote control missing. Something was seriously wrong. And that something had entered his home now too. He hoped he was just imagining things, tired as he was. But there was another surprise waiting for him in his bedroom. Cat Widow is here, was written all over the wall. As in a dream, he went to the kitchen to get a drink. There was no water. He knew there were valves in the basement that turned it off, but no one's been down there for years. He felt sick. None of this made any sense. And yet, deep down, he knew what he did to the cats was wrong. There was a part of him that almost wanted to be punished. The part he tried so hard to hide.
I think he's a jerk. He drinks
He
trap
thought
water.
he'd heard something in the
He
corridor.
gets.
Was there someone there with him? His head was spinning. He felt ambushed, trapped, like an animal. He had to get out of there.
All that lead went to his brain. I mean, what if he did a lead test on it before he started drinking it? You know? They have those.
Getting really scared now, he decided to call the police. His phone was of no use. The SIM card had been removed, and that wasn't even the worst part. There was a photo of a black cat set as screensaver. He remembered this cat. He'd watched that strange pest control man put it in a cage and into his van. He'd looked at it through the window for a while, then pulled the curtains and went to bed.
This is such a good scene.
He stopped, paralyzed. He'd heard something right in front of him. A whisper. More like a purr. She was there, in the dark corner of his living room, waiting. Black veil covering that pale, dead face. And yet, he could almost feel Cat Widow's eyes piercing through him.
They do have those, but would this guy really care about his health? Probably not. I don't know.
She came closer, like a ghost, and swiftly removed the veil. She came back for him, to take him to the river, to make him think of what he'd done. As he looked into her eyes, he could feel the world spinning around him, his knees go weak, his pants suddenly wet around his crotch.
Uh-oh.
As much as he hated life, he didn't want to die either. Inside, he was just a big, stinking coward. And then he fainted. Did you see his face? I knew he'd fall for this.
Yeah, we scared the living shit out of him. Now that's teamwork. Are you sure he won't know it was you, though?
Oh, he probably will, once he's had time to think about what happened. But he's too proud to ever admit he's been beaten by a woman. I know him just about enough to know that.
Make
Let's
him
hope so.
Suck. Oh my gosh.
I don't want you to get in
Egas.
trouble because of me.
More like he sucks.
No. That was something I
He's a
had to
me.
do for myself. And I feel much better for it.
The only problem now is that we still haven't found Eye of Adam. Because it definitely isn't Brian. I've searched through his laptop and all I found was a load of porn.
Let's cross him off the list.
Alright. Well. We don't have to do that part again. Let's see if there's anything in Brian's apartment that we can take. So is this a stranger than fiction type of deal? Stranger than fiction. What? I'm confused. This game is like a horror side-scrolling game. Right now we're trying to find a person. That was just a thing that was a little side story in this game that we would use to get to well, where you make stories that become real-world events. No, that doesn't normally happen. That was just a one-time thing in there. That was just a little side thing. That isn't normally what happens in these. Ah, okay. Yeah, we're actually trying to find a person right now. I still don't know how to turn the power on.
So, what next?
If only there was a way to power up Jesse's PC. Did you really have to cut that cable, Mrs. A?
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck now because I don't... There's only 2 apartments we can get into, and that's Jesse's. Actually.
So, what next?
If only there was a way to power up Jesse.
I mean, there's an extension. I have an extension cord. And the power works down here. Nope. Sunny side of the building, my side is always covered in dark, so it seems. Yeah, we can't go into Brian's apartment. Why'd that take so long? Okay, there we go.
So, who's got windows over this side of the building?
Well, Joe Davis lives right below. I guess we could also check one flat below Joe's. I just hope the cable's long enough.
Let's find out, shall we?
That's what I was thinking we could do through the window, but took a minute. There we go. It's like the one that has power is the one on the first floor that nobody's living in. There we go. There we go. Guess he's the only person left.
Right. I should be able to use that computer now. Could you give me 5 minutes, Mrs. A?
Sure. Why not? I'll keep an eye on the door.
Okay, let's see what happens.
It's not him either. God damn it. Well, that means we've checked everyone. We've hit a brick wall. Perhaps I was wrong. Maybe he doesn't live here at all.
I think we need to sleep on it. And we might get some more ideas in the morning. Shall we head back home?
Yeah, I do feel tired. You're right. We need some sleep. Thanks, Susan. It meant a lot that you came with me today. What's that? A note? What does it say, Mrs. A?
Uh-oh.
You will not believe it. Meet me at midnight, both of you. I will wait. Flat 5. Door will be open. Do not fear. Eye of Adam.
Flat 5. That's the old guy. Can't be. It can't be him.
I guess we'll find out. At midnight.
Ooh.
We've got a few hours until then.
Hmm. Interesting,
Let's
interesting.
get some coffee.
Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Oh, what's gonna happen? What's going on right here? Oh, is nothing happening down there? What?
It's just you and me, my love.
Oh no.
No one will find us here.
We ghosted here to daylight savings time.
Stop worrying, Ivy.
I don't think it matters for them.
It will be all right. I will always love you. You know that.
What is happening?
I'm gonna make you all better.
Oh my god. What if they only come out at midnight? I have Adam as an actual person. Oh, and we're in the other world now? glad I saved not that long ago. I don't like the look of that water. There isn't a single fish in the tank.
Just look at this door. Crazy son of a bitch. That's not gonna stop us. I think there's someone in the kitchen.
I will hydrate.
Some of this, Michael. Be one of us.
Thank you for the hydrate, Aegis. I'm a lurk. Hey, enjoy your lurk, Aegis. Things are probably gonna go down soon, so just a warning for everyone watching. More unsettling things are probably gonna happen.
Are you Adam?
Me? No, of course not. I don't have anything to do with all this foolishness. Never have. It's my son. I've told him time and time again, but he never listens.
What?
I've done my best to protect that boy, you know. I'm all he's got left in the world since his mama died, but it just wasn't enough.
Where is he then? Where's Eye of Adam?
He's in his room. Where else would he be? He's always in his room, staring at that screen for as long as he can. Look, I've made up my mind about this. I want to help you. This mess he's in, it's gone too far. I can't be part of this.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't understand. He's watching us. Right now, he can see us on his camera. He's very clever with this stuff. I never got my head around it. Just as much as I needed to, I guess. But not a lot.
Give us the key to his room. I want to talk to him.
Look, it's a trap. He knows why you're here, and he will kill you. Both of you. But he will not kill me. He won't dare. All these years, I've looked after him well. He owes me everything. It breaks my heart to do this now. But what choice do I have? He left me this. I was supposed to keep it for myself, but I want you to take it. He won't dare to kill his own father, and I won't let 2 innocent lives be lost because of him.
What is it?
Just take the damn thing. There's not much time. Didn't you hear me? He's watching.
What is it, Mrs. A?
It's a shoebox.
Take it away. Get rid of it. He must see that I don't have it anymore.
Shall we open it?
Oh God. Mitzi, we have to get out of here. Quickly. It's a gas mask. He's going to poison us.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's
Fine.
too late.
Thanks, Aegis.
Shit. Oh, shit. Shit. Shit.
No! Stop that, Adam. You're going to kill your father.
We'll never make it to the door. That room is filling up with gas too quickly. Put the mask on, Mrs. A.
What about you? No, I can't.
You've got to. This is your only chance.
No, I can't let you die. Not like this.
It's my fault that you're here. I'm dying anyway. And you've got to live, Mrs. A. You'll live and you'll be happy again. You've been a great friend, Mrs. A.
No. You've got a date, and I'll make sure you turn up for it.
Yep.
Can't.
There
We're
is no
immortal
time
anyway.
to argue. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Now.
We're immortal anyway.
Do it!
We'll be fine.
Mitzi, think of a vegetable while I'm gone.
Aww. Actually, just carry her body out and it'll be fine. We're immortal, it's fine. Yep. Actually, can we go left? Nope. You can only go right. Interesting. Oh, that's our apartment.
Welcome home, darling. I've been waiting for you. What took you so long?
Say what you've got to say and let's finish this. I'm tired of you. Tired of all this madness. I just need to get back.
Very well. I'm not planning to keep you long. Let's go inside. I have one last job for you. There are still 2 candles left, Susan. You know how this works. A soul for a soul.
And that's it. I blow out the last candle, and I'll never have to see you again.
Only if you blow out the right one. I'll never bother you again. Isn't that what you want? But if you choose wrong, it will be your life extinguished forever.
Oh no.
Just take a deep breath and do it.
But how should I know which one's right?
That's the thing, Susan. You can't know that. In life, you can't always know the consequences before you make a decision. Haven't you learned that yet?
That's not fair.
Nothing is fair. You opened your heart talking to that doctor, and he butchered you like an animal. Then those disgusting cannibals, they chop you up and cook you for dinner if you'd let them. And what about the man with the flowers? All that he wanted was to hear you play before he split your skull open.
Forgot about him.
The way your husband treated you. The way your neighbors laughed at you for years, just for being different. You did not deserve all that, and yet it happened. Am I forgetting something? Oh, yes, of course. Most of all, was it fair that...
Shut up! Just shut up, you ugly bitch! Now I know who you really are. All those feelings I had in me for years. That bitter guilt and self-pity. That hatred for myself and everyone else. You are that miserable illness that's consumed my heart all these years. You, always there, always. Every day I looked at you in the mirror, like a dark cloud I couldn't see through. I let you take control of my life. I believed it was right to feel like this. But not any longer. This ends here.
Then blow out the candle.
no. Blow out the left candle, blow out the right candle, or refuse. Can I save? No, it didn't let me save! God. Oh, there's so many choices in this game. There's so many choices. You know what? I'm very curious. And no, I haven't watched a walkthrough. I've only watched a walkthrough to get through the puzzles and stuff. And I saw that I messed up a puzzle, but that didn't affect my choices any. I've purely chosen on what I've wanted to choose. I want to see what happens if I refuse.
No, I won't. I'm done playing your stupid little games. You won't tell me what to do anymore. I am stronger than you. I can close my eyes and you'll be gone.
Blow out the candle.
It's time to say goodbye, sister. I'm not gonna miss you.
You will never leave this place without me. You need me. We are one.
No.
Oh.
Tomato. You were thinking about a tomato, right?
Ah! Oh my god. We're back.
Tomato is a fruit, silly.
Who cares? I like tomatoes.
So do I. But I hate to disappoint you, but I was really thinking of onions.
Why onions?
They're the saddest of the vegetables, of course. They make people cry.
Aw.
What happened, Mrs. A? I saw you die. And yet, you're here. Alive, like if nothing's ever happened.
Well, let's put it this way. Everyone knows cats have 9 lives. So do cat ladies, apparently. But this time, I feel there won't be second chances. I'm down to 1 last life now. I can't afford to waste it.
You are such a nutter, Mrs. A. You are absolutely fucking bonkers. But I'm so happy to see you. Never, ever do that to me again, alright?
I can happily promise you that, Mitzi.
This is it. His room is through that door. It's time to face the Eye of Adam.
What are we waiting for? Let's do it.
Wait. Save just in case. Okay. I've saved in case something happens. Oh my goodness. See.
You're the Eye of Adam? A pathetic, wheelchair-bound invalid? Is this a joke? Do you know who I am? Do you know what you've done to me?
Oh my god!
A murderer! Tonight it's your turn to die. I'm
Where'd you
gonna
pull
paint
that
this
gun
room
from?
with your brains and I'm gonna watch and smile. I swear to God I'll do it. Well? Nothing
My
to
God.
say? Nothing at all? Aren't you going to beg for your sad little life? Say something! anything!
Mitzi, where did you get that gun from?
It doesn't matter. Please, Mrs. A. This is something I have to do. You are free to leave if you want. You don't have to be a part of it. Just try to understand. Beg for forgiveness, you scum. What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't believe I'm gonna shoot you, do you? Oh, I've dreamt of this moment for so long.
Look at this man, Mitzi. He hasn't twitched a muscle since we entered the room. I think he's paralyzed.
That's impossible. He's lying to us. He's faking it. Do something. Talk for God's sake. I need you to answer me. I need to know.
He won't answer you. He can't talk.
Then, how did he post all that stuff online? What the? How did he do it?
I think I know how. See that little device on his left eye? I've heard about these. It's a controller. It seems the only part of his body he can move is his eyeball. Controller connected to the computer tracks its movement, allowing him to...
What? That's ridiculous. How do you even know such things?
I'm a nurse? I've seen these before. Well, I've seen eye-controlled wheelchairs, but there's no reason why it wouldn't work with a computer.
Jesus. That would explain the whole Eye of Adam thing. He really is just the eye. But no, that doesn't change anything. He must die. He deserves nothing more.
Hi, mate. How's it going? We're having a good day so far.
What? You arrogant shit! I will fucking do it. Just tell me one thing. One thing. Why? Why did you make Jack kill himself?
There we go. We at the end? I don't know. This is the part where we're at. I woke up not long ago, actually, so I'm still sleepy. Aw, hopefully you wake up soon. Okay, be a little sleepy. Yo, no problem.
Fine. It'll be a pleasure. Ready to die, scumbag?
There's oxygen tanks. I don't think that's a good idea.
Look at these oxygen tanks. I don't think it's a good idea.
What? Why not? I'm the one holding a gun here. And I will blow this bastard's brain out as soon as he looks at me. You hear me?
Wake up. You just be sleepy, mate.
Look at me. I want you to see what you've done. The pain you've caused me.
Mitzi, that's not what I meant. Just put the gun down for a second.
No! No. I can't do that, Mrs. A. I'm sorry. This is something I have to do. I have to.
Can't you hear that hissing sound? These cylinders are clearly leaking gas.
Please stay out of it.
You'll make a whole room blow up.
I don't care. Just leave me alone.
You lied to me. You never said you wanted to kill him.
Now, wasn't that quite obvious? What did you think I wanted to do? Have a coffee with him? Chat about the weather or politics? For God's sake, I'm here because this son of a bitch needs to die. If I don't kill him now, he'll just carry on and more innocent people will lose their lives. Do you really want that? Because I don't.
This isn't the way to do it. Just turn these computers off instead.
No! He doesn't deserve to live after what he's done.
And who are you to serve justice like this? Do you really want to kill an unarmed, paralyzed man?
Why are you doing this, Mrs. A? I thought you were my friend.
That's exactly why I'm doing this. Even if we survive the explosion, how will you be able to live with yourself?
I won't have very long to live with it. I'll manage just fine.
Think about it for a second. Would Jack really want this?
This bastard
Yes,
messed
I
with
do,
Jack's
Mrs.
head.
A. Oh no!
He
Oh
tricked him.
no!
That's what he does. He fucking tricked him.
But would Jack really want you to become a murderer?
No, he wouldn't. He wasn't violent at all. He was the kindest, sweetest guy I ever knew.
Exactly. Now, put that gun down already.
But what about me? No, I'll do it. I know Jack will forgive me.
Without his father, he's harmless. He was the one who supplied him with all this technology. He fulfilled his every single wish. I know this guy's rotten bad. There's no excuse for what he did. But he will be punished for it. Trust me. They'll put him in some stinking nursing home. He'll live his life like a vegetable. Stuck to bed, he'll have time to think about what he's done. And he'll never see a computer screen again. Isn't that enough?
He said, do it. He wants to die and I want to kill him.
He wants us all to die. Can't you see that? Isn't that what he's been preaching? A joint suicide. That's why he wants you to shoot him. So we can all get blown to pieces. His final act. The work of his life. Are you really going to give him that satisfaction? Remember what you said about feeding the troll? That's exactly what you're going to do if you kill him now.
No. Maybe you're right. You should leave, Mrs. A. I'd never wanted you to get hurt. But I'm not going away without this fucker dead. Even if that means I die too.
Mitzi, have you lost your mind? You're going to sacrifice your life for this scum?
You can hurt that me.
A parasite! A worthless, evil piece of shit!
It's not like I've got anyone to live for, is it?
What? What about your mother? Your family?
She's dead. Yeah, I lied. I always lie. I grew up in an orphanage. My family never wanted to know me. The only person that cared about me was Jack. And he's dead. Yeah, happy now? So get the fuck out of here and let me do what I got to do.
I care about you. Do it for me.
Right in the feels.
Come on, mate. It's been a long day. Let's go home. We've won.
Have we really?
Trust me. I know we have.
How?
I'm the cat lady. From now on, I win every single day.
Are we not gonna turn the computer off like we said we would? think we should probably turn the computer off first.
It's me, again, talking about my ordinary little life, as usual. I'm still surprised anyone would want to read this at all. The ramblings of a cat lady. Maybe I'm not a cat lady anymore.
Screen just pops up
Things
with
have
lol.
changed here
Oh my
since
gosh,
Mitzi's
Aegis,
death.
no!
I'll never forget those last few weeks.
Wait, what?
It's a horrible way to die. Stuck in a hospital bed with no hope and whole life to pass you by. 6 months ago, I lost the best friend I'd ever had. But at least we knew it was coming. I had time to accept it, just like she did. And I can only be glad we spent that time together.
You said the title of the game!
I still miss her though. Every day. Did I ever mention I got into all this because of her? I opened her laptop the night after the funeral, and there it was. A friend request, over a year old.
What?
A little gift from behind the grave. I met some people. We go out sometimes, and I'm not alone anymore. It turned out there were others who felt like I did. I talked to them, tried to help. And now, I'm writing this blog. I must confess, yesterday was bad. It was one of those days when you feel like you're back in the past, and all the good stuff that happened was just a dream.
That's very bright.
But I woke up today, feeling better. Maybe I can never get rid of it. This invisible illness. Maybe it will always be living somewhere deep inside me, asleep, waiting, and when it'll hit me hard.
Too bright. Yeah. Too bright.
But if there's one thing Mitzi taught me, it's that you have to pick yourself up and carry on. It doesn't matter that life isn't fair. It doesn't matter that you make mistakes. You fall and rise again. Worlds full of liars, traitors, cowards. But every now and then, you meet someone like Mitzi, who will just smile at it all. Now, I've forgiven the world and myself too. I teach myself to smile again.
Yeah.
One day I'll get there. I know I will. Even if it takes me not 9, but 900 lives.
It's over? Wait. Wait. Yeah, but what about James? What about James? Is this game? It is. But James! What about the scene with James? James is chilling. James is scary. But we didn't get any closure on that. Do we not get any closure on that? an amazing game. Smith is... Yeah, he is. Security guy. Oh. I know I didn't get. There's multiple endings. But he said, it's so romantic. Aegis, no. No. Aegis, no. Music was amazing in this game. There's probably something we missed. Okay. That was an interesting way to exit the game. It said press any key to live, so it's like, okay, go ahead, live your life. Oh my gosh, that was such a strong game. Oh my god, that was great. That was, I really, really liked that. I'm glad I played that game. That was, I like the choices I made, but I know there's multiple endings, so let's see what happened. Because I might just play this on my own time to get the other endings, but... Okay, so I didn't get the bad ending, which is letting Mitzi kill the Eye of Adam. Okay, so there's like a best ending, and I'm pretty sure I didn't get it. So there's the golden ending, which is complete the below tasks in chapter 1, 2, and 3. Then in chapter 7, give the gas mask to Mitzi and prevent her from killing the Eye of Adam. This is... Ah, he's been grabbed! What an end! Grab. That was a strong ending. That was such a powerful game. Oh my god, that was good. There was a lot. There was a lot in that game. I care about you. In chapter 7, give the gas mask to Mitzi, then prevent her from killing the Eye of Adam. This is the good ending. Revenge. In chapter 7, choose to keep the gas mask, then kill the Eye of Adam. This is the worst ending. Okay. So I think we got the Yeah, we got the I care about you. Yeah, that's the ending we got, was I care about you. So we got the good ending. We didn't get the best ending, though. So... I think I did everything but the riddle. Okay, so the task you have to do is Liz / the Queen of Maggots wants you to hate people. Later, when you talk to Liz after being revived in hospital, you must listen to her and will need to answer her questions correctly when Liz is about to fall off the building. When you listen to her and care, you do the opposite of what the Queen wants from you. This will also award the achievement I listened. I got that one. I did that. Crow's riddle, you must win the puzzle. The right question is which door the other doll would appoint me. And choose the opposite. You will see a vase of flowers on the table upon entering the next room after choosing the correct door. So award the achievement, the Great Ward. I messed that one up. Breakdown. The Queen of Maggots feeds on Susan's depression. Breakdown. Despair and tears feed her. Avoid them, and she will starve. For this, Susan needs to put money into the electric meter, turn on the lights whenever possible. Select the correct microwave setting for the hamburger, the lowest setting. Don't take the milk. Make a scarecrow to chase away the crow hanging around her balcony. Drink the coffee, feed the cats, and talk to Brian irrationally without losing her temper and being rude and dismissive. This will award the achievement Unbreakable. I think I didn't do that either. Candle. Once again, you don't do what the Queen wants from you. By refusing to blow out any of the remaining 2 lit candles, you prove that you don't need the Queen of Maggots at all, in which you break your ties with her and refuse to follow her rules. You come back from the other world in an act of pure will and personal strength. Okay, yeah, so I messed up the riddle, and I did not do good with balancing the bad with the good, and Susan broke down. So yeah, I almost had it. But what happens to Jay? Yeah. Downfall. Is there another part to this game? So the golden ending is the best ending, but apparently that's not the canon one, so the I care about you ending is the canon ending. Is what I'm reading. Is there a second game to the cat lady? Sorry, I'm reading. So apparently there's a sequel. It's called Lorelei. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. But this game was really, really good. I really liked it. I'm glad I played it. The thing with James gives me chills. James got a knock on the door and heard on the other end, "I'm coming for you." Oh my gosh. Yeegus. All right. Hello. Yep. Is that not a good headcanon? Why are we introducing One Piece into this? Where did that come from? I don't know, but I didn't think I would finish the Cat Lady today. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I didn't think that game was gonna be... I didn't think I'd finish it that fast. Is it not a good headcanon?
Drink some of this, Michael.
I don't... maybe not. Maybe not, Ease. Maybe not. It's funny. I mean... Cat Lady was more of a serious game. Not really super funny. I didn't really hear that sound alert. That might need turned up. That was really good though. I really liked that. Your music is a little high. Okay. Oh yeah, it is. Actually. Sorry about that. So what now? I don't know. I don't feel like starting another game. I probably should end soon anyway. What do we all think about the game? I liked it. There we go. There we go, what? Oh, yeah, the music was a little loud. It was in the yellow, it's peaking. But yeah, I didn't think it would end so soon, man. The thing with James really gives me chills. I thought we were gonna do something about that, but apparently not. Creepy game. It was. It had really powerful storytelling in it, though. I really liked it, and it was a different style game. It was side-scroller point and click. Side-scroller point and clicks can have a lot of atmosphere. It really can. But... voice acting was a little lacking, but otherwise, solid story. Yeah, I think they kind of did the game on a budget for when it was made, because I know this game is older. I think it was like 2013. There was one point where one of the characters was talking, and like I heard static, like someone I heard where someone recorded it on their sorry, I touched the mic. Where it sounded like someone recorded it, like their pop filter was not on there, or their like windsock or whatever. Like you could hear where they were breathing against the mic. I think it was kind of, you know, just recordings, and I think they did the best they could on it. I think everything else made up for it though. The music was amazing. Like the soundtrack, they really went in on the soundtrack. I think that kind of like balances how good the soundtrack was and the storytelling and everything. I think that kind of balances out the voice acting, because it wasn't super bad. It was just, you know, not the greatest, but they couldn't afford a proper sound studio since they couldn't genuinely yell. Yeah, I think they kind of just yeah, I don't think they had a huge budget. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was like people recording and then sending in recordings. But I don't think it was like a super big, like, I don't think it was that bad. It was still really good. I don't think it diminished the quality in my eyes. But if that's the only flaw, then that's not too bad. Yeah, I don't think it was really that bad. Yeah, I think that's the only thing I could say. Other than that and what program they used to make the game, because you can't The Cat Lady is one of the only games that I've played that you can't minimize the window or it breaks the game. It was because of how it was made back in like 2013. That's my one qualm with it being on Steam, is that you can't minimize the game or it breaks. And then you have to close the game. That's my one qualm with it. Voice acting was, it's not that bad, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. The animations reminded me of Barrow Trauma. I've never heard of that before. What is that? Oh yeah, that looks a lot like it. Yeah, I definitely see the same. Fake Fish Undertow Games. Maybe they use the same engine or something? Or the same... I don't know, but they do look a lot alike. It's not the same developers, though. And it's not the same publishing. But yeah. Yeah. It's a spooky submarine game. Yeah, I saw a little bit of it. I'd say it's just simply a good cheap art style. Yeah, it was pixels and like they maneuvered the pixels, but it got fuzzy when you move the pixels, but that does happen. Like if the way you make pixels, if you move them, because I've done that where I've like where I've like selected the area of pixels, and if you move them, the pixels shift, so I can see where they did that and where it's like an older pixel like program, I could see it doing that. But I think it kind of adds its own charm. I've not seen a game do that. I have not seen a game in that style. Even with the pixels. So, it was very different. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Probably my top 5 games Probably in the top 5 of games I've played. It still can't beat Deathmark though. Deathmark's still my number 1. It's still really good. Yeah, when you move pixels, they struggle to keep their shape. Yeah, definitely, I've had that happen. where I like select a section of like something I've made and then I move it and like all the pixels shift. That's kind of annoying, but it happens. Yeah, I hope everyone had a fun time. Well, with the seriousness of the game, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It spoke to me on a deeper level. It had a very powerful message behind it, and it got very dark at times. If anyone would like to play it themselves, they can. There's multiple endings. Oh, sorry, my tracking. There's multiple endings. I probably won't stream this game anymore, just because I almost got the golden ending, but the golden ending is not canon, so it's fine. If you'd really like to see the golden ending, I'm sure someone's played it on YouTube. But yeah, I think that's all for today. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. We will pick back up Pocket Mirror. I'm really enjoying that. I would like to play it more. Thanks for streaming today, Skull. No problem. I'm sticking to my Thursday, Friday streams, so I'm enjoying it. I think it's a good schedule. Longer stream Friday. Woo! Yeah, there'll be a longer stream tomorrow. We'll be playing Pocket Mirror. We just started that, and it's very interesting, very pretty. I like it for a horror game. But some cool people I know are streaming, so I'd like to raid them. So we'll send you over there. We're gonna go over and see Grim and Marley. They're playing Alone in the Dark. So they're both amazing VTubers, streamers. They're cool people. Very awesome. Thank you so much for the blood donation, you guys. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening, and I hope you enjoy the spooky game they're playing over there. I actually plan on the game they're playing. I plan to play at some point, but here's my raid message. If you do not have my emotes, here's the raid message. If you do have my emotes, we can start the raid. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you all next time, maybe tomorrow.
And bye-bye for now.